is you?
I'm here.
What is this?
This is you, E.S. You don't want to hear the truth. I'm not weak.
You're so fake for the camera.
You see how you see? No, I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
If you're not drunk, then you're a head case.
Did you buy me a drink? Did you buy me a drink?
No.
Did you see how?
And you all sat there.
So
and did
did you see how my brother is pleading with her?
This is
And she's disrespecting.
This is your tradition.
Look, you see?
You hit women and you're talking.
You see?
You
see?
You hit women.
You see?
And you're still running your mouth.
You see how she's
You hit women. You got your hands in your pocket.
You see how she disrespect my brother. You see?
I'm sorry.
The eldest brother in my family. This is her wife, Napa. You see? Who has been washing her clothes ever since she's here. You see how she disrespect them. You see? You are down, but you don't know you are down. Are you gonna knock me? I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna hit you.
You don't see this wickedness in your brother?
I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm not gonna do anything to you. But I'm gonna share it to the world to know who you are.
Thank you. Let them know who I am.
Yeah.
That I don't sit back and
No man can abuse you in this world. It is your character that will abuse you.
My character abuses.
Sure. Just look at me. Look at my body. Look at me. Ever since I come back from your project, I did not get a shower.
You're not full.
Did you pay me?
No.
Are you serious?
Did you pay me?
Bitch, you got paid in pussy. Kick rocks.
What is pussy?
Dumbass.
You invited me for the pussy.
You feel me? I don't give a fuck.
Invited me for the pussy.
Dude, you so dumb.
You invited it for.
You guys don't believe this.
You invited me for the pussy.
Away with this.
Hello and welcome to another day in paradise and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, today we're going to try to go over some of the events which have been happening up in the Bonsu village in northern Ghana. We're going to try and build a timeline of events over the last 48 hours. We're going to try and answer a few crucial questions. Where is E.S? Is she safe? How and why did we get here? We're going to attempt to answer all these questions, but first I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, share and click the bell notification. So for all you guys who are just waking up now, yes, it seems as though things came to a head once again last night. E.S was thrown out the Bonsu micro village and Prince Ayoko is now laying claim to the entirety of the Bonsu micro village project. E.S has been kicked out of the Bonsu micro village. So we are going to try and go through events that has led us irrevocably here. Early last year, E.S started building her Bonsu micro village, which was supposed to be sort of like a healing complex for repatriating diasporans. She worked on the project in conjunction with Prince Ayoko. She started a personal relationship with Prince Ayoko. The prince already has 2 wives. He wanted to have E.S to be his 3rd wife. So he began courting her. It seems as though E.S has contradicted herself a number of times in her video. At one point she was saying that the relationship was never consummated, that it was never physical. And in an outburst she said that she paid for the village, for the building and construction with what's in between her legs.
Bitch, you got paid in pussy.
That is a contradiction in terms. At some point the relationship had broken down. However, it seems as though E.S and the prince continued to have a physical relationship. This brings us up to New Year's Eve. At some point, E.S starts to train with a personal trainer. Now, this is where things get a little bit strange because it seems as though Prince Ayoko is telling us that E.S and this personal trainer started to have more of a relationship. I think this is actually confirmed by E.S, who says she had a new friend. Now guys, we all know what that means. I don't think it helped that she put this man on her video a couple of weeks back when she was trying to mock me. Perhaps not the smartest move. So on New Year's Eve, E.S tells the prince that she would be going out. She then gets collected from the village by her friend. So she goes out with this personal trainer. And where's she go? Nobody knows. All we know is that the prince started to try and contact both this personal trainer and E.S, and neither of them were picking up their phones. So this, of course, angered an already enraged prince. E.S then strolls back to the village at around 2 a.m. and that's when this happens.
Talk to them, you are here. Talk to them, we are all here. Talk to them. Look, who took you out? Control yourself. I'm controlling myself. Who took you out? Control yourself. I'm controlling myself. Who took you out? Hands on yourself. You are rather embarrassing yourself. You can't see your listen. You see, who are you letting to talk to them? You see her? This is her.
At around 1 a.m. CET, that's Central European Time, the prince goes online and goes live and starts to explain to his subscribers that there are problems going on at the Bonsu micro village. He goes into detail about the problems that he's been having in regards to the relationship between him and E.S, how he feels like he has been disrespected by E.S, how he feels like he's been used by E.S, how he feels like he's been betrayed by E.S, how he feels he has been embarrassed by E.S. I mean, think about it. This guy's a royal, he's a prince, so he would have had his ego stroked by his 2 wives for a very long time now. He would not have been expecting this type of behavior from a woman who is sleeping with him. So after this confrontation, Prince Ayoko and E.S seem to calm down. We don't hear anything from them. And at some point yesterday in the morning, Central European Time, Prince Ayoko takes down his live video. The video that he promised not to delete. Well, he actually kept that promise because he didn't delete it, he just made it private. This made me start asking myself, well, why did he pull it down? For what reason? And then I thought to myself, well, if E.S is saying she is using what's in between her legs to pay her way, it's possible that she used it last night to sort of quell the waters. Then, once again, things come to a head the following evening.
Ayoko has attacked me. He's thrown his cell phone at my face. Of course, I lashed back because it's a natural, reaction to when someone's abusing you. He not only did it in the house, attacking me out of my sleep while he was giving his apology. After he's giving his apology to you guys, that fake ass apology that you guys ate up, while I was patiently laying down in my bed, trying to recuperate so that I could leave today, while you guys are praising him. Yeah? You guys are so naive. Nobody speaks up. Just like here, I was packing my things up. These little boys, everybody watched me pack my things up because everybody believes what he says. When I tell you that I just saw the devil, I couldn't believe it. He liked to get that rise out of me. I've never been in a domestic violence relationship, ever. Me and Ayoko aren't even here, like together in a relationship. We broke up almost 4 or 5 months ago, but he's been trying to hold on and make me do something that I don't want to do because I knew that there was something not right. You see? But you guys over there praising him, giving him acknowledgement, loving all of his kind words when this man has physically abused me. I ain't even received nothing like that in the States. I ain't ever had no man put hands on me twice in the same night while he's over there lying to you guys. Greetings, brothers and sisters. All praises to you around the world, diaspora, Black Africans. You all fell for the kidoke. Notice I didn't come on there. I didn't say nothing because I was recuperating from all of the drama from last night that you guys were eating up then. I never saw so many gullible people in all of my life. I never seen so many weak people in all of my life. And you guys can dislike me all you want. All I do is sit back and watch and I listen at the weakness in people. They're so scared. Who's gonna pay my bill? You know, we want him to like me. All these hood rats trying to get over here, talking about he didn't pay for not a cent of that project. He helped in some things, yes, but unfortunately, he somehow wrapped his mind around that's like his project.
E.S accuses Prince Ayoko of attacking her. And these are some pretty serious allegations. I'm always very careful about pointing fingers when men are being accused of doing things just like this, because I've been in this situation. I've been in a situation where a woman has made an accusation against me which just wasn't true. Actually, it was totally false, but she knew that she could do it and she knew that she could get away with it. So unless there are some hard evidence, some hard facts to prove that the prince actually struck her, I cannot confirm or deny that it happened. What we see is E.S. She doesn't look like she's damaged at all, not in the face or anything like that. And also, the way she explains how she got hit. She doesn't say that she got punched in the face. She doesn't say that he hit her or kicked her or, or did something to her. She doesn't go into detail about it. What she says is, she says, "Oh, he attacked me," which tells me something. She's very, very cagey about what happened about it. Okay. So why aren't you being detailed about this? You can be detailed about it. Even if you're in shock, if you get punched in the face, you're going to turn around and you're going to tell people and explain to people in detail what happened. You're going to say, "I got punched in the face right here." But she doesn't do that. This tells me that she's probably exaggerating what Prince Ayoko did to her. As you can see actually in the video, at the beginning of this video, you can see that these guys, Prince Ayoko's minions, they don't mind putting their hands on her. They don't mind grabbing her. They don't mind. When I saw hit this guy doing that, I thought, whoa, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't touch a woman in that way. You can't do it here in the West, because a woman will just be like, he assaulted me, and then you're going to prison. So the way I find out, the best way to try and take care of things here in the West is to not physically touch the woman at any point. Just don't physically touch her, because then you can look into whoever's eyes, you can look into the judge's eyes, you can look into the police officer's eyes, and you can say, "I never touched her." So anyway, she begins to leave a little later last night. She begins to get her stuff ready. Prince Ayoko has the keys to the village and does not want to give the keys to E.S.
Yeah, I'm here.
What is this?
This is you, E.S.
You're
You don't
so
want to hear the
weak.
truth. I'm not weak.
You're so fake for the camera.
You see how you see? No, I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
If you're not drunk, then you're a head case.
Did you buy me a drink? Did you buy me a drink?
No.
Did you see how?
And you all sat there.
So
and
did you see how my brother is
Sorry
pleading with her?
This is
And
your
she's
tradition.
disrespecting?
This is your tradition.
Look, you
You
see?
hit women and you're talking.
You see?
You
see?
You hit women.
You see?
And you're still running your mouth.
You see how she
You
disrespect?
hit women. You got your hands in your pocket.
You see how she disrespect my brother? You see?
I'm sorry. That this
The eldest brother in my family. This is her wife, Napa. You see, who has been washing her clothes ever since she's here. You see how she disrespect them. You see?
You're laughing.
You are down, but you don't know you are down. Are you gonna knock me? I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna hit you.
You don't see this wickedness in your brother.
I'm not gonna do anything to you. I'm not gonna do anything to you. But I'm gonna share it to the world to know who you are.
Thank you. Let them know who I am.
Yeah.
That I don't sit back and
No man can abuse you in this world. It is your character that will abuse you.
my character abuse.
Sure. Just look at me. Look at my body. Look at me. Ever since I come back from your project, I did not get the
Ayoko,
shower.
you're not full.
Did you pay me?
No.
Are you serious?
Did you pay me?
Bitch, you got paid in pussy. Kick rocks.
What is pussy?
Dumbass.
You invited me for the pussy.
You feel me? I don't give a
You
fuck.
invited me for the pussy.
Dude, you so dumb.
You invited it for.
You guys don't believe this.
You
motherfucker.
invited me for the
Get
pussy.
away with this.
He also has all of her belongings taken out of the room where she was staying and taken to the street. So after this physical altercation, E.S. leaves the compound. Now she's going live whilst all this is happening, which is a really good thing to do because you have hardcore evidence of what is going on real time. The prince once again goes live yesterday. he apologizes to E.S for the way he behaved, and he apologized to the audience for the way he treated her. Soon after that live, things erupt once again. This is where things really start to get out of hand. E.S and Prince Ayoko are essentially at the same time doing lives with each other, and you can see the phones in each other's hands. Both of them are doing lives, both of them are recording this, and I'm sure it's not for posterity. So right now, E.S has left the village. She's taken most of her belongings with her. But the question is, where is she now? And is she safe? Yes, I can answer this. But I think it would be terribly irresponsible for me to tell you exactly where she is. What I can tell you is that she is now with a friend up there in northern Ghana, a female friend. So, Prince Ayoko, you don't have to be alarmed. Why did all this happen? Well, let's be honest with ourselves. The Bonsu micro village was built using the blood, sweat and tears of the workers from the village. It was, like E.S says, it was a project that was owned by the entire village. E.S contributed precious little in terms of building the project. E.S put in a lot of money. Highly likely it came from the resources from her YouTube channel and a lot of sponsorship from people who follow her. However, the partnership between her and Prince Ayoko was not purely business. This is the reason why we are in this situation at this present moment. It is likely that E.S manipulated the prince, the young prince, by using her attributes, we'll say that, in order to make sure that he was kept happy, kept in the loop, kept strung on by E.S, who didn't say absolutely no, we're not going to have a relationship, because E.S knew that if she would have told the prince that they were completely over and that there was no chance that they were going to have a relationship, that there was no chance that they were going to get married, it would have been over straight away. So it's likely she strung him on, kept his hopes up for a long period of time. It looks like that this situation has come to a head last night simply because of the tension that has been building up month after month after month. And when he couldn't take it anymore, he snapped. These types of tactics may work very well in the United States of America, but not on the African continent. Did the prince even strike her? I mean, that's a very good question. Over the last week, I have painted E.S to be someone who's extremely intelligent. She knows what she's doing. When she made that video, that live video where she told people that she was not going to be making any more YouTube videos, that's when I knew that she was planning something, that she had something planned for the very near future. She then came back the following week telling people that she was going to be making videos again, but she was going to start charging people to come and view those particular videos. This tells me that she is a dishonest person. You cannot trust what she says. So when she says that Prince Ayoko has been hitting her, that Prince Ayoko has attacked her, you got to remember the way people started going after me when I was only making videos about her, and those videos were pretty much all positive about her. So it's likely she's trying to set up Prince Ayoko for the similar fate that I had, to destroy whatever relationship he had with the followers that follow him now. So essentially at this present moment, they are both tearing down each other's character. For all you people out there that have been saying that all this was my fault, that somehow I'm the reason why these two are not with each other anymore, I mean, that's total rubbish. Apparently, if you listen to E.S, they had broken up the relationship way before I ever made a video about her. But I might have been the problem in one aspect. The simple fact is that she was still sleeping with him whilst trying to tell him that, hey, I'm not sure if I want to be in a relationship with you or not. Knowing inside herself that she did not want to be in a relationship with this man under any circumstances. So imagine being in that situation, that on that tightrope there, trying to walk the line, trying to make sure you keep the prince happy, at the same time giving yourself access and freedom to the point in which you can build this building and have fun and live your own life. And then along comes me. I start prying into their business. I start making these videos, and the videos actually were all to do with E.S.'s far past in reality. And it was her overreaction which made me have a deeper look into what E.S. is all about. Let's be honest with ourselves. There is no way that a woman like E.S. would play third fiddle to another two women for a man. If I had to lay blame on one person for what's happened over the last 48 hours, I'm sorry, but it would have to lie with E.S. She's the one that has instigated this situation. She is the architect of what has happened, simply because she mixed honey with money. That's what it was. She thought she could pay her way with what was in between her legs. African people are perhaps the most passionate people on the planet. And Prince Ayoko, he wears his heart on his sleeve. So once he realized that he was getting played, boy, all hell broke loose. So what's next for these two? Well, it's likely that the prince will continue living his life. He has 2 wives. He has his many businesses that he takes care of. It's likely he'll revert and go back to what he was doing before. What's he going to do with the Bonsu micro village? He'll probably keep it and move other people into it. I don't think, though, that the healing center will open the way E.S. wanted it to. E.S. has, of course, put a lot of money into the project, but if she hasn't kept her receipts, if she doesn't have any formal paperwork to say that she owns those buildings, she will not be getting those buildings back. She will not be getting any type of collateral from those buildings at all, which is a big shame for her, because she's been working on that building, on those buildings for a long time now. What's next for E.S.? I don't know. It's likely she will hopefully dust herself off and start again. She's now in a situation where she has all of her new subscribers, she has a lot of support, a lot of sponsorship, a lot of people that are around her now that will help her financially to get off her feet and rebuild somewhere else. E.S. can learn from the mistakes that she has made, but she's no spring chicken. She should have known not to mix business with pleasure. And it was perhaps a little bit of arrogance in her that made her think that she could get away with this. So guys, what do you think? Whose fault do you think this is? Was E.S. out of order for what she did? Was E.S. just simply trying to play the young prince? Do you think that the young prince perhaps would have hit her? Please let me know in the comments section below. It would be really good to hear from you. So guys, that's it from me for now. I'm going to try and keep you updated throughout the day. These guys keep going live and they keep leaving videos in these really awkward places and they keep deleting them. So I'm going to try and put as many of these videos together. When they do get posted, I'm going to try and download them as soon as I can so I can show them to you if you miss them. So continue to watch this space. Keep checking back on me, okay? And hopefully I won't have anything for you. I don't want there to be trouble up there in northern Ghana. I want everything to calm down, and I want these guys to remain safe, remain out of trouble, and to continue living their lives. They can live righteous lives, but they need to focus on themselves and on their loved ones and on the people that love them. So thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, think twice, Tarara bit.